4G63 has been out now for 30 years. They're great street engines, street cars. For street use, they will last a long time. The issue comes when you take them to the track. With tire technology changing every 6 months, every year, and getting better with grip level and aero package, you will have to improve your oiling system to be able to make the engines last. With the stock oiling system, they are known to suffer from right-hand sweepers. It uncovers the oil pickup from all the oil slushing on one side, specifically the left side on right-handers. Once that happens, where you have no oil in the pickup at high RPM, that can be catastrophic.
So unfortunately, I did manage to cause a failure in the engine at the track. So we are back here at RS Motors. I love coming here, but I wish I could come here under better circumstances. So we are going to get started by taking the engine out of the car, and then Ron is going to do a little post-mortem on that and show me exactly what it is that I caused to fail the last time I was at the track. And then we will get to the fun stuff, which is getting the new motor ready to go in and then make some power.
The plan is to have Ben's engine pulled out of a car. Once the engine is out, we will take the pan off and see exactly what happened. We'll see exactly which rod it is and how much bearing material is in there and what can be cleaned up. I don't see anything. You sure it was knocking? Small stuff if it was. Or very, very early.
Or a
broken pin or something. We'll find out.
Oh, look at number 3.
Not that one. Not this one. I think it was the main. It's being very dramatic right now. Ready?
Yep. No, it's not bent. Yep, it's piston, sir.
Oh, it froze. You're an odd one. Well, see, even, it's like the oiling wasn't coming up to 4.
And that's usually what, that one's gonna be the last one to get oil. Because obviously the oil pump here feeds it all the way, and that's gonna be the last one to get.
You stopped this just in time where this rod was about to let go. See how it's not moving at all? This one's stuck. The next thing that will happen from here is this will seize up and then it will just throw a rod out the block. It looks like an oil starve issue. Or you have a wrist pin failure. Like the wrist pin started to seize up first and now it's just riding on the wall when it comes down. Like it's not letting it free up on the movement. I don't know 100% what happened, but I always like to find out the cause and the effect. I think the side skirt is the effect. The cause would be the pin. Either way, it's nice that you stopped driving it. Actually, my own engine, I suffered from oil starvation. I have logs of oil coming from 95 PSI dropping to 30 PSI. The whole plan was to build a whole new engine, dry sump, but I ended up selling my dry sump to Sean and now my engine to Ben. This is my sad story. I will be back. This is, well, was my personal build for my own time attack car. So I kind of went a little bit overboard. Just a brand new build, a brand new block, a brand new crank, brand new rods, pistons, bearings. And it's now going in Ben's car.
But not the head.
Not the head, not yet.
Not yet. I'm way too poor for this head.
The block, I'd say it's a simple 2-liter, but not that simple. The factory crank's actually known to be one of the best ones to handle a lot of power. Sainz rods, I-beams rated for 900, 10-to-1 compression pistons, which I've used for many, many years, and I've had really good luck with them. For many years, I've only had a 2-liter in my car. It's always been powerful and comparable to even a 2.2 or some 2.3s. And it just kicks ass, so I like the 2.0s. The plan is to clean everything that the oil touched, since we have to get rid of all the bearing material.
The head is being washed and cleaned, which we're going to be reusing on the new block. And in the meantime, I have run by Advanced Auto to get some supplies in order to do something that I should have done last time we had the engine out, but we didn't have time for, which is cleaning out the engine bay, getting a bunch of undesirable muck and grime out of here in order to have a clean space to put the engine back into. So we're gonna do that real quick, and by the time we're done, I imagine the engine should probably be back together.
Kigley HLA is to limit the oil pressure that's going to the head. By testing from Kigley, they found that you can have too much oil coming to the head, and then your bottom end gets starved from that. So the head doesn't need much, so they limit it to a given pressure, so it keeps all the oil pressure where it's needed most. We are adding this pan to the engine for added security, safety. This is a baffled pan, so its job is to trap the oil where the pickup is. It's got trap doors that will let oil in, but if you try and push the other way, it will trap it into the sump where the pickup is. We've had good luck with this pan on other cars. This is from Sean Kresbach's car that set multiple records pretty much everywhere he went last year and even the year before that. So we've had good luck with it.
The car has been here for basically 1.5 days of work now, and the engine is all back together with a brand new block. We can basically put this thing back in and see if she runs, do some break-in miles, and go from there.
Whenever we have a bearing failure or a contamination of the oil, we recommend opening everything up and checking everything that the oil touched. In terms of the oil coolers, there's really not much you can do since these crevices are so tight in here. There's no way to clean them out unless you're doing like a sonic clean or something. So a replacement or an upgrade really is one of these set trap oil coolers, which are really nice.
So in the interest of safety, we are putting a little roll bar in the back of the car. That's why I've been taking out the seats. David is gonna help me, and we're gonna stick this thing in here and try and wrestle it in because it's very difficult to make fit.
Ooh, tight fit.
Tight fit, huh, David?
Tight fit.
You want to hear it run?
Please.
Good oil pressure. This is a brand new block, brand new everything on the lower end. For break-in, we don't use synthetic oil. They are high detergent oil and it doesn't let the rings seal properly or seat properly. So we use conventional oil up to 50, 100 miles, and then we can use break-in oil after that.
You're good to go. Oh my gosh. Seeing this car run again. Oh, it is so exciting. So Ron has sent me out with the task this evening of putting on maybe 100 miles of break-in, and he wants me to shift around, let the engine rev up and rev down, go through various states of load, but specifically not heavy load, so no boost right now. From what Ron told me, he doesn't really believe that there's one surefire way to do engine break-in. I'm gonna do 100 or 200 break-in miles. I have missed this. RX-7 is great. I really never drive anything that has anything on the Evo. It's so sharp. Successfully racked up 157 miles on it today on the new motor. Takeaways. This is the best car ever.